Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back for your bonus read. And this is for the weekend too. I think I said for the day on the What's Cracking. No big deal, really, but it is for the weekend. A very busy weekend. Oh, my poor Taro Moocher's losing a little bit of its edges. I said I might need to have a change. At least when you're spreading them around and changing the cards around all the time, they don't get so the edges start to get a little jaded. That's probably best. I don't even know if jaded is the right word. A little bit unhappy. Oh dear. I might have to go and do some more tarot card buying. I'm still waiting for stuff to come through on the mail. There still seems to be a bit of a hold up with our mail system. I still haven't got stuff that I ordered in April, so I keep writing to the companies, but they don't even have communication details anymore. They just have a blanket statement. Your parcel will be there when it gets there, basically. So it's pretty hideous, going into 4 months of waiting for things. So I'm really reluctant to order anything at the moment. But I did order a new headphones, mic, and some speakers for my computer for doing the classes and the lives, which is pretty awesome. And thank you so much for all the people this week. I've had such a huge response for personal readings this week. It's been absolutely amazing, and I've got to meet people from all over the world again, which is just absolutely wonderful. So I want to say a big thank you to those who ordered from me that I've read for, not just this week though, for as long as I've been doing this, but especially this week. I miss the fairs too. I have a lot of people coming in and doing Skype and phone readings because they see me normally at the fairs every year, and I haven't been doing fairs, of course, because of COVID. So I'm getting to see them all again and you know who you are, getting to see them all again on the internet. Beautiful. We have the King of Cups, the wonderful Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person coming out yet again. He seems to be a little bit of a hoverer, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. He's still in your energy here, whoever's dealing with this person. Could be a father figure too, but certainly someone who's learning how to work with their emotions here, starting to understand how to feel love, not think it, which is a great challenge for some people. I say to people, how do you feel? Oh, well, I think. No, how do you feel? Oh, I think. No. Where is your feelings? How do you feel? How does that make you feel? Listen to your body. Listen to your body talking. All right, so we better get into this reading because the cards are jumping out all over the place. Stop yourself during the day. Be emotionally intelligent. Stop yourself. Go into your body. Ask yourself how you're feeling at least 3 times a day. Understand your own emotions. Understand how things make you feel. Acknowledge how you're feeling. And if you feel in a particular way, ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Because as empaths, we take on everybody's emotions at any one time. I can watch something on television and walk away feeling cranky and then think, why am I cranky? That wasn't me. I'm watching Ink Master at the moment. I love tattoo shows, in amongst all the horror and whatever else I like. But I do like tattoo shows, and some of the people on there are just outrageously aggressive. And I walk away sometimes like, ugh. And then I go, no, not mine, not my energy. So at least 3 times a day, stop, tune in. How am I feeling? Not how am I thinking, how am I feeling? Go into your body, feel your emotions. Where are you feeling it? And then when you feel it, ask yourself, what is this emotion that I'm feeling? And if you're feeling, sadness, why am I feeling sad? What is it about me that's feeling sad? What was I last thinking about that might have given me that feeling of sadness? Who have I been around? What have I been watching? Is that emotion mine? Or does it belong to them? And if it belongs to them and it's not yours, you give it back. And if it's yours, then you ask yourself why you're feeling that way. So important. Emotional intelligence. Okay, shuffling the cards like crazy. Using the Tarot Mucha here. And we have the beautiful card of Libra, which is justice. So this card here sometimes can talk about legal justice. So if you're waiting for some sort of legal decision, something in the courts, it feels to me like something's moving here. And I know that through a couple of people that I have contact with through the channel, that they are waiting for movement. So this is for you. There's some sort of movement happening here. It may not be that you're hearing soon, but the movement's happening. This can also talk about karmic justice. So it talks about things being set right in the universe. You know, something could have been done to you that was, you know, not fair in terms of how the universe wants things to run. And it generally means something is coming in to smooth this over. Oh, you don't know about it yet. Here's the moon. So something a little bit, there's towers here. I'm really drawn to the tower. Something that may rock your world a little bit here. Some sort of information that's coming to hand that you don't know about yet, which may sort of change how you see things. Okay. There seems to have been some sort of situation in the past here where you felt hurt and pain. For some of you, something could have interfered or stood between you and someone that you loved. Could have been some sort of interference. Sometimes this sort of talks third party. Other times it can talk about other things that stand between you, like culture, you know, finances, whatever. But something has been standing between two people here, and I feel like it may be miscommunication here, looking at this. So maybe there's been miscommunication between you and someone else. The universe is looking to sort this out, but I think something needs to come to hand. We do have major arcanas here. Something needs to be revealed here about something that's happened in the past that's actually set perhaps two people on little, maybe different paths to what they should have gone on. Something needs to be resolved. Yeah, there was a lot of sadness. Someone was left out in the cold here. This face on this person just absolutely cuts me to the core every time I see it. It's just really it's too explicit, that pain. And I feel that someone has gone through a lot of pain here. And it just looks to me like it was a miscommunication. Somebody perhaps not communicating correctly. And we do have the end of a cycle coming through here and a new path opening up. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what that's all about. All right, so someone here is about to send communication. There's communication coming through. This page is only a messenger. He's not really a card of action. He's a card of just letting people know that he's ready to talk. And even though you see him standing like this, he's still not really looking like he's quite ready. So I don't think this person is quite ready to speak up yet. But they're close because the card's coming forward. Somebody wants to express themselves, put something right, and maybe sort of do, you know, reveal something to you here. But they're in the beginning stages. Now, the Page of Swords also has a little bit of a reputation for being a stalker. So it could be that somebody's had left someone out in the cold, but whoever this is may be still keeping an eye on this particular scenario. Somebody may be watching you, and not in a creepy way. Somebody may just be keeping an eye on where you're up to. Maybe they haven't been able to let you go. Maybe they want to see how you're reacting, that type of thing. Because they want to offer you a brand new start here. This person feels very, very passionate about you. This is very, very potent passion when the Ace of Wands comes through. Somebody wants to... Somebody does want to take action. They're just not quite ready yet. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords coming through, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This person too has their sword down. So it looks to me like you haven't been communicating with this person, or there's been very little communication. There's sort of this feeling of... this person may be a little bit either intimidated by you or a little bit scared of speaking up. That may be why they're not quite ready. They're a bit worried about how you're going to react to something or respond to something here. So they may be still sort of going into that really immature energy here. So I always think when you get this sort of energy, it's like this person's beating around the bush. They may make contact, but they may not talk about the serious issues. They may just sort of brush around the edges, Spirit's saying, because they don't really know how to express themselves to you. They see you as being perhaps somewhat, I don't think it's aggressive, but certainly, you know, outspoken, confident. And they're a little bit sort of reluctant. They want to offer you a new start here, or a restart in a relationship. May not necessarily be a love relationship. It may be somebody coming forward over a miscommunication that wants to start again. But they are scared of you here. They're scared, reluctant. They find you intimidating. We do have the card of Leo coming through here, and we do have sunshine. And that says to me, this is really beautiful. What's coming through here is a beautiful energy, and it's worthwhile listening to this person. But you might find it difficult because I don't think they want to come to the point here. So I feel like somebody's just, yeah, skirting around the issues. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, yeah. It may create more conflict with this because we have the Six of Swords here. Wow, a lot of swords energy, folks. Okay. We have Four Swords cards here. And we have this beautiful High Priest. So somebody wants to make something stable that wasn't stable before. So if you're in a court, if this is to do with a court case or something to do with the courts at the moment, I feel like somebody is coming through with a really small offer. And they're really, they want this, they want to put this offer forward, but they're really worried that you're going to refuse this. They already think you're going to refuse it before you have. But I feel like here, with this Sun and then this Five of Swords, that it's worthwhile countering here. Some sort of counter offer, because it looks to me like you're walking off with more stability than when you started with. So something good is happening here. But I feel like there's a small offer coming through that is far lower than what you should be expecting. And the Sun here tells me that you should definitely be asking for more without any doubt whatsoever. But you may be nervous about doing that because you're only the Page. So it may be that you're worried if you go for more that you may not get it because you're intimidated by somebody here. So it could be that you're intimidated. If it's a karmic thing, if you're in a relationship and you haven't seen this person for a while, they're coming back in to make you an offer, the offer they're making may not be attractive to you, okay? It may be something that you look at and you think, that's not even worth my time. Not even worth my time. Okay, more Swords energy. Eight of Swords. Wow. Seven of Pentacles coming through here. All right, let's just go over it again. Court case or karma. Whatever it is for you, there is something happening here. I feel like somebody's coming forward to make an offer. Something is going to be revealed here, though, because it's got something to do with the communication that took place. There was poor communication here. For whatever situation this was for you, there was definitely some hurt and pain because somebody feels like they've been left out in the cold. This is about to close out, though. There is closure here and a brand new path opening up. Six of Cups behind that. So you could be dealing with a very, you could be dealing with a soulmate or past life soulmate. Somebody is making an offer, but they're not really being honest with you. They're scared of you. So you're not getting what you're probably thinking that is coming towards you. This person is intimidated. And I feel like if you're in the court system, it's much the same thing. You've got someone here who's going to make an offer, but it's not really what you think you deserve. There is a Sun card here with the High Priest or the Hierophant, which says to me here that there is a good outcome to this, but you've got to stand your ground. You've got to walk away from what the small offer is to get something more, but you do have to express yourself in that. There is a lot of stress and anxiety behind this offer, so this person has gone through a lot of overthinking, overanalyzing to come forward here. But I do think it's something you've wanted. So whatever it is, you want a good result here, and it will bring you in more stability. But so many swords, which say to me, unless you communicate, this person isn't going to know what you're offering, or vice versa. And we do have the Eight of Cups. So I know you're going to, and the Six of Swords is here too. So there does seem to be a walking away from an initial offer. This is not feeling like you're walking away altogether, especially with this Eight of Cups here. I just don't think the offer is worth your time. And with these cards here, I would say to you very, very strongly that you need to hold out for something better if that's what you want. If you don't think it's right for you, hold out for something more. And that's not giving you advice. I'm just telling you what the cards say. Because sometimes people say it's good advice. And I think, no, I'm not doing it. I'm just reading what I'm given. I'm receiving the messages. It's not my advice to you. You do what you want. If you don't want this person, you don't want this offer, you don't want whatever's coming towards you, you have every right to say no to it. But the cards here say, if you say no, the chances are pretty good this person will come back in with something more. I'm just going to ask Spirit for a little bit more information here. Oh, unsure. No, very unsure. Yeah, that's better. All right, Nine of Wands coming through with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. We do have the beautiful Knight of Wands sitting behind there. Something wants to come out. The moon's still, look, peeking behind there. You're not going to know all the answers to this until you do this. So you're going to get half-cocked answers. You won't get the real thing because Spirit is saying here, this is your decision. It's your decision which way you go. But there is the promise of something good in front here. I feel here that, first off, there is this feeling that if you accept something less than your worth, then you may be showing someone that your value is not good. And you look, you're looking at afterwards other options here. So for some of you, this may be that I just don't want to go through this again. I don't want this person's offer if it's not what I want. I'd rather wait because I know I have better options in the future. I know that they're coming to me. So I feel like for many of you here, it will be a matter of hanging out for a better offer. This is sort of like, feels to me like you're selling yourself short. Oh, come out nice and quickly. Oh, it says be authentic. Okay, and it's card 19. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Absolutely. So don't accept something that's not, doesn't fit with who you are. Oh, it's card 39. I'm looking at that thinking, I've got my glasses on, I should have seen that. And I looked at the 19 and I was like, that's not it. Okay, be true to who you are and how you feel. Authenticity is important in all relationships. Sometimes it might seem easier to stifle your feelings and do something you normally wouldn't do. Be candid and be who you truly are. Accept others for who they are and don't feel the need to change yourself or anyone else. Your confidence may not be where it needs to be, or you may have lost the ability to connect with yourself. You've adapted yourself to fit into someone else's ideas or given up your choices to make another happy. Stop hiding and allow your true self to be seen. Recognize your needs, your emotions, and your joys. Take care of yourself so you can present the real you in mind, body, and spirit. This includes taking care of your health. Get plenty of sleep, rest, manage your stress, and make sure you're eating well. So hopefully that helps you. Stay with it. To be true to who you are. Don't accept something you don't think you deserve. Have a wonderful weekend.